Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I was watching a video from Peter over at Peter Likes Books. If you have not ever been to his channel, watched any of his videos, I highly recommend him. He is hilarious. His videos are so much fun to watch. This one was a little bit more serious though, but very well stated. I really liked it. He was talking about DiverseAthon, and it's actually starting tomorrow, Monday, September 12th at midnight, and it goes until the next Monday, September 19th. And I'm watching the video and thinking, God, this is such a great idea for a readathon, and I've really been trying to read more diverse books lately, expand my horizons, read not only new genres, but new authors, different perspectives, things that I wouldn't normally read or haven't read in the past. But at the same time, I was thinking, God, I'm so busy this week with school, and I have 4 tests coming up, and I have a bunch of work to do. It's like, I just don't know if I have time to commit to this. I don't know how much I could read, how much reading I could get done. So I wasn't planning on doing it. And then I checked out the videos for the 4 booktubers who started this. There's Christina Marie, there's Monica from She Might Be Monica, Whitney from Witty Novels, and Josh from School Reads. I will link their channels down below and you can check out their videos. And as I'm watching the videos, and I'm kind of getting more interested in doing this, and then discussed in one of Christina Marie's videos, she talks about how this actually all came about, why this started. There is a video on YouTube that you might have already seen. It's got a lot of views, a lot of people talking about it on Twitter, and I found the video, checked it out. I'm not actually going to mention this person's name. I'm not going to link the video. Honestly, I don't think that this deserves any more attention than it's getting. I'm not sure if it was started just to garner views, to start controversy, but it seriously pissed me off. I don't get angry very often, but when I do, I can really lose my temper. I actually decided yesterday to not make this video because I was too angry, and I did not want to put out a negative, hateful rant because I figured that's already been done, and I didn't want to add to that. So I wanted to calm down, really think about what I had watched, what everybody else was talking about, and then make my own video. I honestly, I couldn't even get through this person's video. It goes on for over 20 minutes. I got maybe 8 minutes into it, had to turn it off. It was just so angry and so ignorant. And all this person does is talk about how horrible diversity is, how it is one of the worst things out there in books. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It made me ashamed. It really did, that somebody could feel this way. And even though there were a lot of negative comments, there were also quite a few comments applauding this person and agreeing with them, and that just made it worse. And so after watching that, I figured I have to do this. It's that important. I really want to do it. I really want to talk about it. I want to get this out there because diversity does matter, and it matters to everyone, no matter who you are, I think. But obviously it matters more to certain people, certain groups of people than other people. I mean, now I can walk into a bookstore, into a library, and I can easily find hundreds of books that I can relate to, that have a main character that is similar to me in some respect. Books that I feel like I'm represented in. But not everybody feels this way. It's not true for every person out there. A gay black man that walks into a bookstore is gonna have a hard time finding a book that represents him. a little poor Hispanic girl, you know, with a single mom struggling to get by, a transgender teen who is trying to find the courage to come out to their parents, their family, their friends, you know, that they're not going to find what I can find in a book. And that's why representation matters. We all deserve to feel normal and accepted, knowing that there are others out there who get what we're going through. You know, it's very easy for somebody who is white, straight, cisgender, able-bodied, Christian, or even just a few of those things. You're still a part of the majority. It's easy for that type of person to say that diversity doesn't matter, that it's not necessary, that they don't care about it. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you think it's necessary, if you care about it, because the fact is that it does matter. Many people care about it. Many people want to see more of it. You know, and I'm not saying every book has to contain characters that are all diverse and all in different ways, you know, every type of diverse character. That's not realistic. It's not going to happen. It wouldn't make sense. I'm not saying that any book out there that has an all-white cast is automatically, you know, a horrible book. But the fact is that we see too many books with the same type of people, and we don't have as many with diverse characters. So we just need more of them. We need more people of color in books. We need different ethnic backgrounds, different religions, different, you know, settings in different countries, or different sexualities, you know, all that stuff. Talking about mental illness, physical handicaps. There's so many different ways that people can be diverse, and we should have books about all of these things. Not every book can have all of this, but there can be more books with these things in them. I mean, it's just hard to believe that in 2016 that there's so much hatred for people that are different from you, because everybody is different. And as long as people are judged by how they look, the color of their skin, their ethnic background, where they're from, the religious symbols that they wear, you know, to who they love, how they identify, you know, as long as people are judged for those things over what is in their hearts and what type of people they are, then diversity is always going to matter. Representation is always going to matter. Because that's what we should be focusing on, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't. You know, we're all people, we're all human beings, we're all connected, and in that way, we're the same. But we are still very different. We come from different backgrounds, different statuses, you know, socioeconomic. We've all had different life experiences. And that makes us different, that makes us unique, and it makes us special. And I think that we need to celebrate those things. Not forget about, not push them aside, not pretend that they don't exist, because they're there and they are important. They should be discussed and they should be thought about. So that's why I decided that I wanted to do DiverseAthon, that I felt that I should at least try to do it. You know, I might already be represented in literature in so many ways, and there are aspects of my life that are seen less often, which I would like to see more. But mostly I want to open myself up to different perspectives, different walks of life. You know, I've always prided myself on being very open and tolerant, but even I realize that I still have so much to learn. There's so many different types of people that I know nothing about, that maybe even I stereotype or I have false ideas about. And so I'm trying to better myself by reading more diverse books. So I hope that anyone watching here, that you decide to join me in DiverseAthon, even if you can only read one book or start a book, or just start thinking about what you read, why you read it, and trying to find books that are a little different, a little out of your comfort zone. I think that that's a good thing. So this video is kind of running a little long, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up and do a separate video for my TBR that I've picked out for DiverseAthon. So I am going to leave here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.